I posted a video a short while ago about the Greeks who have renewed this heinous policy of pushing refugees back into the water, of sending them back, quote, to where they came from. And given the fact that the Swedish right-wing party looks as though it's going to gain serious political power in the elections that are taking place at the moment, and a lot of that on the back of anti-immigrant polemic, I think this is a very important story. And what I can now say is that the refugees were rescued by the Turkish coastguard, but not before two brothers, Asim, who was 9 months old, and Abdul Wahab, who was 4 years old, had fallen into the water and have died. This is a level of humanitarian brutality that is unacceptable, and it's conducted by those people who are supposed to be manning the shipping lanes, who are supposed to be patrolling the waters and protecting people. Instead, they're actively hurting people. Now, I know about the Greek Coast Guard. I posted a thing a while ago about the Greek Coast Guard's attack on a Turkish cargo ship and riddling it with machine gun bullets, and behaving actually in exactly the same way as they behaved in 2001 when they attacked the boat my partner was on. They riddled that also with bullets, with machine gun bullets. I don't know whether machine guns have bullets, but I presume that's that's the right expression. Bullet holes were left in the cargo ship, in the captain's cabin, and along the side of the boat. And this is unacceptable. It's uncivilized behavior. We have a duty, which Greece has also signed up to take in refugees who appeal to us for help. And until we renegotiate the 1951 Refugee Convention, we have that duty. And anybody, whether it's Greece or whether it's Britain or whether it's Sweden or any other country that wishes to go it alone and ignore the duty that they have signed up to, or that their forefathers signed up to, they are behaving like a rogue state. It's so simple. Now, I know that there was talk about our becoming tough on what Priti Patel called illegal migrants. She was using rhetorical expressions which simply have no meaning. They have no legal meaning. A person only becomes an illegal migrant after their asylum application has been rejected, after their appeals have been rejected, after they refuse to leave the country in a specific period of time. And even then, they may not necessarily qualify as an illegal migrant. People may become illegal migrants if they come into the country without appealing for asylum and they can't provide proper paperwork. At that point, they may also be potentially illegal migrants, but these are the minority. The majority of people are people who are being processed, and being processed by a sluggish, indolent, and completely understaffed group of people in the Home Office. We cannot hide our laziness with paperwork. And that's what it is. It is laziness. If we're not prepared to do the paperwork that our forefathers signed up to do, then we are lazy. We need to employ more people in the Home Office to do the job. And this nonsense of getting rid of 91,000 civil servants, this again is a rhetorical flourish by silly, stupid people. Those 91,000 people could be employed immediately in the Home Office, breaking up the backlog, going through those applications, and then deciding if people might actually not qualify for asylum in this country. And if they don't, then there's an appeal. And if that appeal fails, then maybe they should be given a time limit to leave the country, and then maybe they will be illegal migrants, and then maybe we need another group of people to find them and throw them out. But to circumvent that system is to ignore the international agreements that we are signed up to, that Sweden is signed up to, and that Greece should be signed up to as well. Anything less is uncivilized. Anything less, and we should be hanging our head in shame. And more to the point, we know that in this particular case, Greece has form. Greece agreed, after we took them to court, after I took them to court with my partner, we took them to court, and Greece agreed to tidy up its business, and it clearly has not done so. I'm deeply ashamed of what Greece is doing at the moment. Now, I happen to know that Greece's coastguard is staffed by irregulars who are very young and who are inexperienced. It's time, Greece, to put in those boats people with proper training and proper ethical expertise. Because if you don't, you are behaving like a tyrannous state. And if you want that responsibility, then I will be only too happy to call you out. Ευχαριστούμε.